guys, if you're watching this video, then you are ready to work on your map for ancient China. This is the very first thing that we do for each unit that we cover. So this one's no exception. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to look at the standard. Alright, and I already have some things marked and underlined and circled that are key words for you in this standard, but I'm going to go ahead and go over them one more time. First of all, it says standard 6.30. We are going to identify and locate on a map the geographical features of China, including the Huanghe River, also known as the Yellow River, the Plateau of Tibet, the Gobi Desert, and one that I'm requiring you to do because I think it's very important, and it's mentioned just briefly in one of your other standards, and that other standard is 6.35, is the Great Wall of China. Alright, and two more. We're going to have a little throwback here. We just got through studying India, so I want you to also be able to locate the Himalayas and the subcontinent of India on this map. So the materials that you're going to need is a pencil, a blue coloring pencil, a brown coloring pencil, a red coloring pencil, and a yellow coloring pencil. Now, I'm also going to be keeping a chart as we go, telling you some of the things that you're going to be able to do or that you're going to need to do on this map that I am not going to be doing with you. Okay? So, alright, so let's get a move on. You should have received a map from me. It looks like this map on the screen. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to mark where China is on this map. Hopefully you have figured that one out on your own. We're going to put in this big box right here, China, because this is a map of China. You may check that off now. Alright, the second thing that we're going to mark is the Huanghe River, or the Yellow River. So you're going to need your blue coloring pencil. Alright, the Huanghe River, if you see the Pacific Ocean right here, and right here you see the capital of China, Beijing. Whoops, sorry, I don't know why it's doing that. Right there. Then you will see the river just south of Beijing. It starts right here. So we're going to trace over this line in blue. Alright, I now have the Huanghe River traced over, and I'm now going to label it. So I'm going to switch back to my pencil, just my regular pencil, and I'm going to label this the Hang on. Okay, finally, me and the stylus are not getting along today. Alright, I've labeled the Huanghe River. It is this river right here. Okay, and I also have written in the box what it's also called, which is the Yellow River. So I'm going to come over here now, because one of the things that I want you to do, I want you to create your own map key. So that's going to require you, somewhere at the bottom of your map, side of your map, over on the corner or something, you need to draw a box, and you're going to start labeling these things. So I'm not going to tell you the symbols to use, but you do need to use the symbols for water or a river, okay? And you need to color code, just like you would if we were doing this. So you are going to create your own map key. And I will be looking for that on your map. If you're not sure what a map key looks like, then you might want to grab a textbook and look in the textbook at some of the other map keys to help you make yours. But you are to label on your map everything that we have. If I can find it. Here. There we go. Everything that we have here. And when I say everything that we have here, I'm talking about all these things that are in this box that we have listed. The only thing that you should not have to have on your map key is the compass rose, because the compass rose is already on your map. You just need to label it. Now, in case you were wondering, this map can also be found, because I forgot to tell you this, it's on page, I believe it's 169 of your textbook. Yes, that is correct. It is on 169 in your textbook. Alright, so we're going to go ahead now, and we can check off the Huanghe River because we have it labeled. And we're going to move now to the Plateau of Tibet. You're going to need your yellow coloring pencil. If you already see it, hopefully you have located Tibet. All right, we are going to outline this line that is around Tibet, because this is the Plateau of Tibet. Now hopefully, come on pen, hopefully you know what a plateau is. A plateau is an elevated, come on pen. Okay, sorry, my stylus and I just got to a fight. Where was I? A plateau, oh yes, a plateau. A plateau is a raised area of land with a flat top. All right, so this is where the Plateau of Tibet is located. So I'm going to trace it out, and then I'm going to shade this entire region in yellow. Now that I have my Plateau of Tibet labeled or shaded, I'm going to label it. So this is the Plateau. Boy marker, you are really getting on my nerves tonight. The Plateau of Tibet, and you can see Tibet's already written here. So, all right, Plateau of Tibet, you can check that off because we have that one done now. The next one is the Gobi Desert. You're going to need your brown coloring pencil. All right, the Gobi Desert is located north of China in what we know as Mongolia. So we're going to take our brown and we're going to trace right around here. Let's make this a little bit bigger. All right, and I'm not getting right on the edge, but it's close enough. All right, and I'm going to trace all up through here. The Gobi Desert is huge. All right, just to show you a little picture, this is the Gobi Desert on a different map. No, this is not a quiz for you before you read it. This is a map that I found online. All right, and you can see all the area of the Gobi Desert. All right, so it's really big, really big. All right, so let's switch back, and we're going to shade all of the area in up here, and we're just going to go ahead and go up to the top of our map. And if you want to go around your compass rose, you can, but we're going to shade all this area in brown. All right, I have the Gobi Desert shaded in brown now. So now I'm going to label it. This is the Gobi. Come on. Gobi Desert. All right, and I can check off the Gobi Desert. The next color I'm going to need is red. We are going to find the Great Wall of China. Now, over here when I was talking about where the Pacific Ocean is located, and I told you that right here was Beijing, the capital, well, this is where the Great Wall of China begins. So we're going to take our red, and on your map, it kind of looks like little dots. It starts right here, and we're going to trace the Great Wall of China. It takes a turn south right here. Yeah, whatever. Okay. And then, but it continues to go on westward. All right. And we're tracing it. Now, when we get to where it ends, ooh, I did a bad job right there. We get to where it ends, we're actually going to go a little bit east and then west again. All right, and that is the Great Wall of China. So I have actually a box here for you already to write the Great Wall of China in. So we're going to use that box to do just that. This is the Great, okay, pen, work with me. The Great Wall of China. All right, it's the red, the Great Wall of China. So we can go ahead and we can mark that off. Now, as we've gone down through here, you should have been filling out your map key, or you can wait until you're done. But you need to make sure that you remember the blue represents the water, which is the Wanghe River, or the Yellow River, and the red represents the Great Wall of China. All right, so you need to make sure that on your map key, you get that right. Now, there are 3 more things left to do on this map. And I told you that some of them are going to be left for you to do, and you're not going to use me. I'm not going to give you the answers. I'm not going to help you with it. You should be able to figure it out yourself. Right? And that is, these 2 right here need to be marked on your map. I want to see if you know where they are or if you can find them on your own. Now, there are a lot of maps hanging around in the room. If you need to get up and look at one of those maps, you may do so. But I want you to label where the Himalaya Mountains are located on the map and where the subcontinent of India is located on the map. Now, some of you may already know this. If not, though, remember, you can use those resources that I just told you about in the classroom. All right, and when we check the map, I will be checking to see if you get those areas right. You can confer with a friend if you would like. Have a little conversation there. See if they know where it is or if you know where it is. However, don't turn to your friend, and I know you do this. Yes, I do know you do this. Don't turn to your friend and say, where's the Himalayan mountains? Where's India? Because you know what? If I give you a quiz on this tomorrow, your friend is not going to be able to help you then. So you need to put forth a little bit of effort yourself trying to figure out where those 2 things are. All right, the next thing that you're going to do on your own is you're going to label the compass rose. You do not need me to do this. If you need me to label the compass rose for you, then you need to back it up, my sisters and my brothers, because you should know where north, south, east, and west is. I already have boxes on your map at the compass rose. I've already pointed out where it was located on your map. So I want you to label the compass rose with north, south, east, and west. And hopefully you will get that. All right, now there's some space at the bottom of your paper underneath the materials needed, or there's space on the side for you to complete your own map key. But remember, this needs to be done, and this is all you, not me. And it does need color coding. All right, so I think that pretty much gets it. This map key that you see here, this is the one that came on the map when I found this map and decided I want to use it. So, as you can see, we're not using that map key. You need to create your own. All right, so once you get this map done, then you're going to save it. You can put it in the basket, or if you're working on it at home, make sure that you bring it tomorrow. Or if you're working on it in class, you don't want to put it in the basket, you'd rather keep it and hang on to it until tomorrow, you may do that. But I'm going to be taking this map up and checking it, so make sure that you get it done and you don't lose it. And yes, I will be giving you credit for doing it. Okay, I'll see you later. See you, bye.